There's funding available for your small business. You just need to know where to find it. I want to share with you 5 platforms that I've discovered over the last year that are providing grant opportunities and resources for small businesses. Whether you're selling a product, a service, or a digital creator, there are a plethora of funding opportunities for businesses in a variety of industries. Now, before we jump into this list, I want you to keep this in mind. One of my friends recently told me, if you barely qualify, you need to apply, okay? This year, if you come across a grant that, maybe you meet 7 out of the 10 qualifications, or you're not really sure because of the industry, I'm gonna need you to apply. Now let's get into this list. The first platform you wanna check out is Capital Club by Millennial Mogul. Now, Capital Club is a platform that helps founders find grants, accelerators, and pitch competitions in under a minute. Now, you have 2 options when it comes to Capital Club. You can sign up for their free newsletter, which will send you information about grants every week, every Monday in your inbox, or you can sign up for their pro membership, which is about $139 for the year. I believe you can start with a 5 to 7 day free trial. And in this membership, you'll get access to search for active grants and funding at any time, deadline reminders, grant deadline reminders. You'll receive a funding newsletter twice a week. You'll have a built-in funding progress tracker, and you'll get a discount on business resources. Now, a couple months ago, I signed up for the free newsletter, and since then, I've found 2 grants, one that I applied for my community service projects, and another grant that was strictly for solopreneurs in a variety of industries. It didn't matter if you were an influencer, if you were in media, if you were a service provider, it was specifically for solopreneurs. So Capital Club is a great place to start if you just want to get your feet wet in terms of getting grant information, finding out what's out there, just taking a look around to see what's available. Next up is probably one of the most popular platforms, and that is Hello Alice. Hello Alice is on a mission to provide capital to women, people of color, and U.S. veteran small business owners. Now, when you go to their website, you can sign up. Not only will you get access to grant opportunities, but you'll be a part of a community of business owners, and you'll have access to over 1,000 resources. Someone forwarded me the Hello Alice newsletter last year because I had a grant for people in my area. And one of the things I really liked about their newsletter is not only did it have grant application information, but they had information about exclusive coaching opportunities, upcoming events. They provided tips for business owners for that week. So I think in that newsletter, they were focusing on updating your website. So it looked like a full newsletter that appeared to not only provide grant information, but resources and tips for small business owners that they could implement easily throughout the week. Hello Alice is actually on my list of platforms to subscribe to this year for more grant opportunity and resources. Next platform you want to check out is The Wellwork. The Wellwork is a platform for community capital and curriculum built to empower Black, women, and LGBTQIA founders at every stage. Now, you can sign up for their free mailing list to receive emails about grant opportunities, grant and funding opportunities, but you also have 2 other ways that you can interact with The Wellwork. One is you can sign up for the Wellwork funding database. For $19 a month, you'll have access to hundreds of grants, loans, and investment listings, VC and angel fund directories, and community development financial institution listings. And then on the flip side of that, if you really need a crash course in 6-figure grant writing, applications, how to put together proposals, they offer a 6-figure grant lab course. Now, for a one-time fee, for $369, you will have access to 30 focused lessons to build a better application. You'll get access to the funding database that includes over $10 million in funding. You'll have a proposal case studies that go behind the scenes and discover the kinds of applications that actually win 6-figure deals or 6-figure grants. You'll get access to grant writing playbook and grant readiness to make implementation easy, and you'll get a downloadable proposal writing guidance material. When I see a course like this, I think about those who maybe work for a small nonprofit or a small business that need those 6-figure grants and they don't have the resources to be able to hire a grant writer. This course may be a great alternative. The next platform is For All Things Digital. They post grant opportunities every single month. So it's like the first of the month or the top of the month. They will post new opportunities for small businesses, creatives, and founders from diverse industries. You can either follow them on social media or go to the website, sign up for the email list to get them in your inbox, or you can bookmark their website, because if you go to the home page, you'll see a block that shows each month of all the grants that they've included, and then you click on the image and it'll give you lists of like 11, 12 grants that they included for the month. So it's a very straightforward list, a very straightforward way to access the grant information that they're providing. The last one is going to be Black Tech Saturdays. Now, this is a platform that is building the nation's leading network for tech founders, builders, and innovators. They are based in Detroit, and Black Tech Saturdays offers workshops, events that include summits and roadshows, mentoring, coaching, and community outreach. They periodically post grant opportunities on their Instagram page, but on their website, they have an opportunities hub. And if you go to that list, they have a lot of grants listed, and a lot of them are on a rolling basis, which means they do not have an end date for when someone has to apply, which is great because that means it's open for a variety of people for a limited amount of time. Or they have various end dates, which means, February 1st is not maybe one date, but then they're maybe opening up again for people to apply for a different end date. So Black Tech Saturdays is great for anyone who's working in the tech space. Now, I know there are a ton of platforms that provide grant opportunity information, but these are the 5 that I discovered within the last year that I wanted to share for you. So if you know of any others, please share them in the comments, because y'all know around here, sharing is caring. And if you enjoyed this type of video or you want to see more like resource type of videos, let me know in the comments as well. I came up with the idea to create this one because, one, I don't see a lot of people talking about grants or where to find them. I just see them post up like, these are grants you're going to apply for. But there's no one really having a conversation around where to really look to find them. And 2, if y'all follow the pod or if y'all are on the email list, I'm all about supporting and showing up for small businesses. Anything I can do to help small businesses thrive, excel, get the funding that they need, I'm here to do that. So if there are any other type of resource videos you would like to see that you would think be helpful, please let me know, and I will catch you guys in another video.